Hi, I'm Loli, and I'm so glad you are here.
Today I bring you these 3 beautiful Valentine's DIYs. And here we go with the first inspiration. I used one of these Wreath forms from Dollartree. I'm going to remove that tag, and I'm also going to remove all the tinsel off of it. It was quite easy to do once I knew exactly where my end was and the pattern in which this was wrapped on. And this is what it looked like. We're going to leave all those little pegs. We're going to take some of this yarn that I got from Dollartree. I'm going to tie the end right there at the top of the heart, and then we're going to wrap it around this entire wreath one. I cut off that extra piece that was right there, and then we're going to go ahead and take that ball of yarn and then just wrap all the way around this, making sure that each one of the revolutions are very close to the other one, so we have a best coverage of the wreath form. Once I got to the corner here, when we are going from like going downwards, you know, the yarn had a tendency of trying to slide down, so I just added a little bit of hot glue right there at the top to keep it from sliding down. And I continue doing this all the way until I got to the other end of the heart. The little plastic pieces that are sticking out there, they were very helpful in holding the yarn in place as well to make sure I had the best coverage. And this was looking like so far. Once I got to the end here, there is a little area that is a little bit, a little peak. So I'm making sure to put a piece of yarn directly on top of that area to make sure that it doesn't slide off and to cover up that wreath form as well. Then I'm just going to tack it down using a little bit of hot glue. My friends, if you're enjoying this video so far, don't forget to leave me a big thumbs up. And while you're there, go ahead and subscribe. It is free and it means the world to me. Thank you. All right, now we're going to take one of these signs that we got from Dollartree. These are brand new. I did not see them last year. If you did, let me know. I removed that hanger, those staples off, and using some hot glue, I'm going to attach it right there onto the front of the heart. But I had a little bit of yarn that was sliding off at the peak, so just add a little bit of hot glue, position it right there at the tip, and fix it all up. And now we are going to add that beautiful new sign from Dollartree right to the front using some hot glue. I went a little too much with the glue here, so I really thought it was going to be perfect coverage, but I went a little bit further. So here I'm just adding a little bit of hot glue in some sections that really did not have any hot glue and the board touched. And here I'm using the back of my gel super glue to remove the excess glue before that dried, and I'm doing it upwards to avoid that making a huge mess on top of my yarn, and it came out nice and clean. Then I took a piece of rope and I'm going to create a bow with it. So I'm going to scrunch it like you see right there, and I'm going to take some of the yarn that I used to wrap the wreath with, and I'm going to tie it right in the middle. And once I tie it with a double knot, I'm going to make sure to leave a tail pretty long there once I do the double knot, and then I'm going to wrap some of that yarn around it to create a beautiful little spot in the middle of my bow. And then I'm going to cut off the excess, and I'm going to tie that one piece to that first piece of yarn that I had left there a little bit longer, and I'm going to create a double knot and make sure that it's nice and tight and that my bow is nice and cute as I want it. And then I'm going to just go ahead and burn off the fuzzies off of my rope. And we are going to take a nice and healthy amount of hot glue, add it onto the very top of that heart, and position it right there in place. And if you have not noticed, I changed the hanger also, and I made it with some yarn. And that is it for this one. Don't forget to leave me your thoughts in the comments. Here we go with the next inspiration. For this one, I used one of these farmhouse looking distress frames from the Dollartree, removing the packaging, and I'm going to remove the back end also. Just be very careful when you're doing this part those little browns tend to break and break the plastic around them as well. So once I remove those carefully, I also took off that glass. I'm going to take one of these bags that I got from Dollar Tree. I took the glass that I took out from the frame and I'm going to trace it over this bag. Once I had it nicely traced, I'm going to go ahead and cut it off. I am cutting towards the inside portion of that marker because I want this to fall into the hole and not overlap at all. Then I position my bag, as you see right there, reposition that glass to give it something to hold on to and put the back in as well. Then I'm going to take one of these hearts that I got from this pack of hearts from Dollar Tree and I'm going to glue it right onto the center using some hot glue. I am keeping that little foam piece as I want it to be a little bit more raised. Then we're going to take some of this yarn, this jute cord from Dollar Tree, and we're going to create a small finger bow. What I did was wrap the jute cord around my fingers for as many loops as I want my bow to have. Then I wrap that end around the middle and creating a little loop, and then I put that end through that loop, kind of like, creating a knot, and then I tighten it using the tails and trimmed off the excess tails. And we're going to glue it right onto that heart after I cinch the fuzzies, of course. And that is it for this one. What do you think? Leave your thoughts in the comments. For this next inspiration, I'm going to be using one of these Valentine's Day trees that I got from Dollar Tree. I'm not sure if I've seen it before. I don't think so. If you have, let me know. Then I'm going to add some of this pearl garland from Dollar Tree as well. I'm going to just wrap it right there at the base of the heart, making sure that it's nice and tight. And then I'm going to meander it. I don't know. I'm just going to just go it down, all the way down, trying to space it out equally throughout the entire tree until I get all the way down to the base. And once I get to the base, I'm going to go all the way around until the two pieces of garland meet again, and then we're gonna cut it off right at that point. Friends, if you're still with me this far into the video, thank you so much. Leave me a little tree emoji so I know who you are. And if you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It is free, and go ahead and join the Lolly D's Creations family. And if you're not ready to commit, I understand. Just leave me a big thumbs up, leave me a comment, and share this video with someone. That truly also helps my channel. Thank you so much. All right, once I got to the end, I'm just going to glue that end down with a little bit of hot glue. I'm going to trim off that excess, and that's it for that. But we need to create a little base for this. So I took this candle holder from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to paint it with 2 coats of that white apple barrel paint. And we are going to distress it using some antique wax from Waverly. And then this is how it was looking. Then I took some of the hot glue and added to that raised edge of the candle holder, and I'm going to glue it to the base of my tree. And that is it for this one. Let me know what you think. All right, time for the final reveal. Don't forget to let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. My friends, as always, thank you so much for watching. Be blessed, be a blessing, and craft responsibly. And if you would like to follow me on social media, here are my social media links. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and here's a suggestion for some more of my videos, and you are more than welcome to binge away with this playlist. And if you have not done so yet, go ahead and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. You are amazing. Bye.